Welcome back to the channel. This is Ego Kitten 7770, taking a break from all the action. I've been going at it for about 4 episodes, and I'm addressing other concerns I have. Now, I found a large grid battery over here from those outrigger towers that used to be the flight research facility, and I was getting ready to grab it with Sprout when I realized Sprout is got about 25% of its power remaining. So I'll come back to this when I've got Sprout recharged. Now, these power concerns came about because when I was repairing, 5 out of my 8 solar panels were severely damaged, which means I was taking power from all the vehicles and batteries I have attached. Harpy's not so bad. It's still at about 3/4. Sprout is running out of power. Turkey's not so bad either. Still, I want to have them all recharged and ready to go for when I need them. Mostly Harpy. And Sprout for, of course, retrieve Sprout and Turkey for retrieval processes. Also of note, my slow speed while moving is likely caused by how much inventory I have in watermelon. And some of the inventory I could help reduce is the ice. So I'll be burning some of that off. I'll be getting... Well, I'm really only concentrating on one oxygen tank. I need some capacity remaining in them, since I have a pressurized space that I need to depressurize periodically, and that would just waste oxygen like I've done in the past by accident on a more regular basis. Just keeping a little leeway in the system so I could evacuate that space. Not still. Hold on, I need to look for this bit again. I've literally spent hours looking for that bit that's inside watermelon. I cannot find it. It's not on the first level. It's not on the second level. It might be inside of a block, for all I know. Or it's on top of something, or wedged in between something. I don't know. I can't find it. It's driving me nuts. The other concern I had was the massive holes I have in the ceiling of watermelon, allowing bullets to just fly right through and into my grids. I remembered that this place had a bunch of airtight hangar doors that I could get parts from. I'm going to be finally welding up this top hatch, and also searching for any other damage I may have missed in my, what was it, 6 to 12 hour scouring watermelon for damage. I'm not confident I got everything. I wouldn't be surprised if I missed something.
Inventory full.
Oh! That's lucky that it landed on the surface. If it had fallen through the voxel, I probably would have moved on with my mistake. Something I do need to do is drop off this inventory. It does mean I'm going to be picking up more steel plate. Ugh, I have so much steel plate. Nope, can't fully get that one. I might disassemble some of the plate. Because if I'm burning ice, I should also consolidate my steel plate, my components, to make it smaller. I don't need the wheels betraying the steering angle anymore. That tends to break when you get the grid off balance. I thought I got all the armor that was blown off. Well, not all. I've repaired most of the damaged armor. And repairing the last sections that apparently got blown off without my knowledge. Pretty sure I'm good on this side. Yeah, okay. And we just passed one block that's misformed. I have welded that thing and welded that thing and welded that thing. It will not bounce back into shape. So I've got an armor glitch on Watermelon. Yeah, you know what? I will. Let's disassemble 3,000 plates. Let's make it 4,000. Recoup some iron. I have no plans for this drone that's in here. I think Endeavor was out of power last time I checked. Yeah, it was. Which means I have to find some way to connect it to Watermelon. Or jumpstart it with another battery. Oh, that armor block is misformed. I apparently didn't see it. The things you notice in the edit. I should have just about all the parts I need to finish this top hatch. I think I only had a couple of doors left to weld. Yeah, I got it. Now I just need to set up the control panel so I can close the top hatch from it. And there we go. One less weakness in my defenses. That's probably the most heavily armored section of the top that I have. Now, to work on the other major hole in the ceiling. The one above Turkey, the one that allowed Turkey to get shot to almost smithereens. Or, you know what? It's been running for a few hours. Let's check on the assembler. Or check on the status of the ice. No, I'm honestly not sure what I want to do first. There's also the matter of I need to loot that airbase at some time. Yeah. As I thought, it's dead battery. That's gonna be a pain to hook up, since I'm not actually centered on the elevator. The elevator's 5 blocks wide, but Endeavor's only on 4 of them.
Convoy dispatched. Delivery 23380.
Meaning I need some way to get a connector to line up midway between 2 blocks. Ugh. Don't even know how I would accomplish that. For now, let's check the ice. And the batteries while I'm at it. Oof, a little over 25% charge. That's not very good. I'm also carrying way too much ammo. Just noticed that. 140, 146. No, 161. I've burned through about half the ice I've been carrying. Recharged in 2 hours with the engines running. So that should mean all my small grids, except from Endeavor, are fully charged. Meaning the solar panels should be more than enough to take up the rest from here. Well, let's get these turned off. Starting with the engines and then the oxygen generators. Since, well, one produces power, the other one reduces power, but, or consumes power. Then there's the matter of the dwindling hydrogen, which actually 76%? Fairly good amount. It looks like I have that disassembly glitch. I hate those disassembly glitches. Let's see, what else do I need to do? Drawing a blank. Oh yeah, I can pressurize the space for the time being. I'll also turn off the vent, that way I'm not burning my battery power. Can't think of much else to do at the moment. Oh, I will definitely drop off some of this ammo. Keep about 33. There should be more than enough clips. Now I know the flight research facility is mostly armor, but it should still have some good bits on it. I'm also going to update the board. I'm yeah, not doing too well. As far as the death count goes. Ugh. I've waited tonight to see where the dark spots are inside Watermelon. So if I add some more lights, it's easier to put in lights when it's dark than it is light, because you don't actually know where you need the lights when it's bright out. You have to wait for nightfall to get the lights in fairly the right place to provide assistance to those needing it. That's one. Technically three on the ceiling. And now I'm gonna get a fourth one on the ceiling. And once this is set, I should have a lit up path from the hub, the cab door, all the way to the back. And it looks like that hypothesis was correct. Or not. Huh. I'm probably gonna need more light over here. Could do an interior light. I think a corner light would serve better. It's a shorter range, but honestly, I think they're actually brighter. And the beam is definitely wider, supporting a smaller space. Just gotta make sure I get the settings from this. Wait, how do you get 4.99? I must have spawned it at some point. Or not spawned it. I'm sorry. Edited it through the enter screen instead of going through the scrolling wheel. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately. I kind of got a little confused for a second. I see this side also needs a light. And the door frame is damaged. I just now noticed that. I don't think I ever noticed that when I was setting up the light. Well, how many bullets went into watermelon? I lost track. Speaking of bullets, I need more turrets on watermelon. If I'm gonna need to get myself out of that drone situation again, I should at least have some better some more top-mounted guns than than just, what, 2? 3? 2 Gatlings and an assault cannon, plus 2 Gatlings on or rather, 1 Gatling on either side. Having more top-mounted ones will probably be a lot better than what I've currently got. And of course, a sandstorm happens when I'm doing this. Figures. Something I came to realize is the AI was shooting the fireworks launchers. Apparently, those register as weapons to the AI. Good to know, they provided excellent decoy service, but other than that, they didn't contribute much. And is mainly the reason why I'm taking them off and putting turrets. Then there's also the fact that I was thinking about maybe putting a spoiler on the back. Oh boy. It got hot all of a sudden. It's very warm in here. Let's see. It's almost 40 degrees Celsius in my room. Great. My computer's gonna be heating up quite a bit then. Wow, that sucks. Yep. I'll have to shut everything down after this. I don't need to fry my computer. That's the last thing I need to do. I'm only halfway through the recording. Oh boy. I realized from the first turret I could have just grabbed all 4 of them and set up the set to weapons. Now, setting to weapons only detooths them. It doesn't stop them from possibly slamming into Watermelon. I've had a problem with drones in the past doing that. Though those were mostly modular encounters. Which you guys never got to see because Homeward Bound and Beyond crap. Okay. That was dumb. I walked off the edge and forgot to hit my jetpack. Well, it gives me another opportunity to do some body surfing. At least until it despawns. And it's gone. There's still the damage to Turkey. I haven't even finished the repairs on Turkey. I'm more concerned with the giant hole I have in my armor. Why am I putting a T section in when I've got the conveyor converter right next to it? Might change that. Actually, I think I will change it. Because it's just redundant. Well, then again, well, I do like redundancies in my conveyor lines, but that one's a bit too redundant. Plus, it's not going to do much if I lose the junction. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that. Though all these conveyor lines will help if I ever get this thing into space. Plenty of places to put thrusters. That's assuming this thing's light enough to even lift off. Though I shouldn't worry about that until I actually get some hydrogen thrusters. That's the one technology I don't have yet. Well, actually, there's a few others I don't have yet. I'm missing quite a few things. Turrets won't do any good if you can't pull ammo. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, this conveyor line might be my ticket to finding a way to recharge Endeavor. The other problem is, Endeavor is not centered on the lift. Oh, how am I going to get around that? The only way would be to add more subgrids on Watermelon. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. Alright, at the very least, I'm turning the inside of these conveyor lines to the watermelon color, since they're below the rind. And if I am going to be connecting up Sprout through this, a junction here would be preferred. That way I could... Oh wait. Hold on. Is that junction gonna interfere with the top hatch? I think it will. Let's lower it so I don't accidentally hit the recharge line. Gonna put the junction here. That should give clearance between the door and the wacky contraption I'm gonna come up with to get Watermelon connected to Endeavor. That is not the right pipe. I realize I don't use the rounded pipes too often. I think here it works. Sandstorm's raging above. I kind of like the windows around the place. So, I think it's only fitting that I put a window going up, looking at the sky. Oh, a standard window. Whoa! What? Did I just get hit by lightning? Was that what that was? I do believe that's what that flash was. Oi. It spooked me. That doesn't happen every time. Okay. I realize I'm not using these junctions to their fullest. However, forget it. I was gonna say they're more airtight, but I doubt Watermelon's ever gonna be airtight in this area since, well, mostly because of the giant elevator going through the middle of it. Not exactly like an easily pressurized an elevator shaft. Someone more advanced might be able to figure it out, but the way I've got the lift, I doubt there's anything I can do about it. What key did I hit to open that? I'm honestly confused. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oi, don't need another death this episode. Especially not one to my own clumsiness.
Energy low.
What window? A standard window doesn't seem like it would work here. There is that reinforced window. those weird corners. I guess I'll just use the middle section and see how that goes. Aww. Oh, that's how it lines up. Which means the tinted side is gonna be on... Oh well. Yeah, the tinted side's on this side. I guess it will work. Yeah, it matches with all the other windows. Good enough. Alright. All the red here is messing with me. Adding a black seed. Or something that will represent a seed. Alright. Gonna kinda wing it on this one. I'm gonna treat hooking up Endeavor to Watermelon like building a trailer hitch, if that makes sense to anyone. So a rotor and a couple of hinges. It should give me a good arc of movement. I'll also need a bit of conveyor line in between. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Just not used to building so many subgrids. Change to a small head. That way I could add the small, large conveyor piping. Then I'll need to add some temporary batteries to Endeavor just to get it to jump. Blah, 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 blah. To start it. Probably some tiny, cheap batteries. Question is, how much length do I need? I guess I'll try something and see if it works. And go from there. I'm gonna need a few elbows in this just so I can't, right, I should probably set some limits on this thing. On both the hinge and the rotor. I've already tried putting some temporary batteries on it before, and Well, they drained instantly. I have no idea what's turned on Endeavor that's draining so much power. Thought I turned off most of the critical systems. Or most of the power-consuming systems. I'll figure it out once I get this done. It's just getting hotter in here. No, it's holding at 40. Just feels like it's hotter. A couple more segments. I missed. I missed. Come on. Why is it so difficult to line up? That looks like it's too far. But that one's too short. Break this cycle. Oh, I could use that short conveyor framework. What is that thing called? Not a junction, but the, drawing a blank on it. Conveyor frame? I think. The angle's not quite right. Close, but not quite right. Yeah, conveyor frame. I think I double clicked. Yeah, I did. Still, it looks like it might actually work. No, I just need to remember how the other hinge was laid out. I was supposed to weld the hinge first.
Energy low.
No, I can't set a limit until I can get it out of that position. Yeah? Oh, I was on the connector. That was weird. So I need the upper limit to be 0. No, that's not lined up at all. I mean, it's closer. lot closer. It's a bit low and too far to the left. Not off by too much, though. Oh, too far. Back a bit. Yeah, close enough. Should improve once I rotate the rotor. Don't need to go too far. I think that will work.
Energy critical.
Yes, yes, Mabel, I understand. I'll get some power. Still need a transfer. I haven't even finished the medical room. At least I am getting closer to having watermelon finished. Alright. 4 more temporary batteries just to get it moving. All I need to do is back it into the connector, and I'm good. Why? Why do you do this? I'm so tired of my groups breaking. Alright, ooh. A bit hard. It worked. And batteries are flashing. Why? Oh, that's what's drawing so much power. The large batteries are on recharge. Which means Endeavor wasn't out of power, I just didn't check the settings. Still, it's not a wasted effort. I needed a way to connect Endeavor to Watermelon. That's been on my list of things to do for a while now. Just finish welding up this conveyor line. I don't really need it if I'm just doing power transfers. However, I will need it if I'm going to be pulling inventory out of Endeavor. I will lock all these units just so when I turn them off that they don't flop somewhere. Now time to turn them off because they are consuming heaps of power. I can't turn the connectors off though. Those will still draw power. Alright. This should put all my power concerns to bed. Well, that's gonna be about it for this episode. Just gonna check. I get everything on recharge. So I guess I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. And, bye! I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully that won't be with a bit more action. I'll see. Bye.